Hello friends, I hope you are all doing well. This time is a resetting time. It's a time for humanity to reinvent itself. It's a time for you to reinvent yourself. Because for most of us, we are breaking with our old habit patterns. Our whole way of life has changed now for most of us. We don't go to our work anymore. We don't travel anymore. We have to stay away from our social contacts. So it is a time in which suddenly many things have changed, and this is a great chance to start reinventing ourselves and to start make new habit patterns that are more beneficial for ourselves and this world. I think a lot of us for the past months or years have been thinking, like, how can this go right with all this climate change that is happening, with all this pollution that is happening, all this plastic pollution, all this CO2 in the atmosphere, etc. So many of us have been thinking there should come a change. Well, now is the change happening, and now is the moment that you can take your responsibility and help create a beautiful change in this world. We've been having not so beneficial habit patterns of consumerism and polluting this planet. And even though we knew it, there was no way of stopping it. Even if we knew that it's not good to fly so much, that it's not good to consume so much, to take so much resources out of this planet just to satisfy our endless needs for satisfaction. It's like we're completely addicted to it. We cannot break the patterns. Like a drug addict, like a junkie. Even though his teeth are falling out, even though his health is completely eradicating. Even if he knows it's not good for him, he still cannot break the habit, even if he knows it's going to be the end of him. Like now also, we've been seeing so many forests that are being cut. We are taking away our own lungs of the earth. Even if we see that there is almost whole continent-size areas filled with plastic, rivers completely polluted. All these things, climate change, we know all these things are happening, but we still cannot break the habits of consumerism and taking too many resources out of this planet. And now it's a reset button, where we can make a change, where we can change our habit patterns into more wholesome ones and beautiful ones. This is a time for a lot of us to break from old habit patterns. For instance, if you were used to going out a couple of nights a week and to drink a lot, or you would be used to flying much for having meetings across the globe, or even driving around a lot, that's all has to stop now, right? And all of a sudden you have maybe a lot of time at hand in your house. The question is, I made a video about it already, how are you going to use this time? Are you going to make yourself more crazy with feeding yourself with so much of the news, etc., or getting really bored, or watching not so beneficial for your mind movies or series? Or are you going to spend your time to start reinventing yourself, learn things with which you can make a beautiful life for yourself and each other? I made a course for this. I'm offering that for free for everybody to do. You can make a donation if you want, but it's free to do and to use your time. And I believe if together we can start to focus our intention and our mind into a beautiful direction, this will also manifest itself in this world. In this course I explain how there is such a great power of the mind. Not only how your body is functioning depends on your state of mind, but also the whole society. The whole society and the whole world is a collective state of individual minds. So if you want to brighten up this world, brighten up this society, brighten up, make this planet a better one, brighten up your mind, start to shine. Right? You can change everything in the world around you, trying to change, but if you stay yourself a dark mind and not positive, healing power in this life, in this world. You are still part of the problem and not part of the solution. So learn to shine the heart, shine the mind in this life. And if many people can do this, we can make this world a brighter place. There's such a great power of the mind, and for so many decades, so many years, we've been feeding ourselves with ideas about how the future is gonna be. And most of the movies that you've probably seen about the future is about something bad happening. It's about everything turning completely bad, and that the whole world is gonna die, and a couple of people are left and they're all gonna be in war, etc., etc. And books, Orwell and 1982 and all these things, it seems now it's actually starting to happen, right? For decades we've been feeding ourselves with that stuff. The brain loves a bit of fear, and the brain is wired to look out for danger, and we've been feeding ourselves so much, and that became the focus point of the future. That direction is where we're gonna go, and yeah, now that's if everybody is focusing on that, that's where we're gonna go. That's how this reality works and this mind works. Where you focus on starts to grow. Okay, so let's start to reinvent ourselves a bit, start to use the emotions and the mind to start manifesting and setting direction together for a beautiful reality and beautiful world. So hopefully you can start using the coming time to do this course. It's very enjoyable and beautiful techniques. First, to train yourself to start to become aware of your own body, of this physical reality, of this mind, of these emotions. The second part of this course is how to clean up the heart and your emotional system, how to clean up the mind that can be so full and so busy, how to create space. And then the last part of the course, how to use the power of emotions, how to create emotions, how to create imaginations, use the power of the mind to manifest a beautiful reality for yourself and others. All right, friends, enjoy. May you become a light in this world, so that together with many people that shining light into this world, we can manifest a beautiful reality, a beautiful planet for ourselves and others. May you be blessed with peace, love, and wisdom.